Oh, hello. Welcome everybody back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is going to be part number 4. This is actually the last live stream I have in the works for this weekend. So I do apologize if after this weekend there will be a slowdown of the amount of Animal Crossing videos. I might do a little bit more, just kind of make sure things are working. This is live both on Twitch and YouTube same time, much like my other multi-live streams I've done in the past. It's just one of those things that I've enjoyed this game so much, but it's also getting to a point where, I mean, I kind of need to get back to my normally scheduled programming stuff. So from here on out, it'll probably go back to how I had it before. So just letting you all know that this upcoming week, we're going back to like Subnautica on Twitch and Metroid Prime 2 on YouTube. So, but I'll continue to play this game, and if I feel like recording videos, keyword is if, I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to, but if I feel like recording videos and stuff about this game, maybe uploading them as standalone content, I might do that. But after this live stream today, maybe not necessarily recording it today, but I do want to publish a video about me giving an actual review of this game so far, because man, it's so good. I love it. But anyways, enough of that. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Just want to say welcome. Not that there's like a huge audience watching, but you know, welcome nonetheless. Welcome to my video. Welcome to my channel. If you're watching this later in the future, when this game might be dead at some point, I don't know. Games come and go, and they have their high moments and they all die, so it is unfortunate. This is not my island. I just wanted to be very clear. This is actually one of them like exploring islands that you use your Nook miles to get to. I've also noticed my sister bought a couple tickets and she was doing this, and I told her, hey, I need to get going for a live stream. So she quickly let me steal my own Switch back, and here we are. But what was I going to say? I've noticed when she was doing this earlier, I've been letting her play on my account a little bit, which is why I've got a couple of like extra bells and stuff. And I just want to point out, for anybody who's an eagle-eye viewer, you'll notice something is different about my character. Well, there should be at least two things. Not that it matters all that much, but eagle-eye viewers will know. Oh, you'll know. But there's a few things, a couple of new buildings I'd like to show off today when we get back to my normal island. I'm just kind of also resource scavenging because I need normal wood. Hardwood, I got like 4 stacks. More like almost 6 full stacks of 30, so I have about 180 hardwood. Softwood is about the same, 4 or 5 stacks of it. But I just need regular wood. I have like none of it. It's because I'm making all these stone axes and stuff, so that's why I'm chopping trees and stuff. This wood right here, normal wood right here. Not the black one that's hardwood. But yeah, I've noticed there haven't been any more villagers. I built the 3 houses from yesterday's live stream. Nook asked me to build 3 houses. So I built them all last night, got all the furnishing for them. They're all good to go. Hello, stream bots, stream elements, stream element bot. Thank you. It's just a bot, but I still thank you. Snail! Sorry. Just felt like calling out that snail over there. I see you! Whoa. Yes, you can actually jump over things in this game, which is really cool. But, let me just get in the position here. That rock that snail was on, actually, I got a gold nugget off of. So that makes 2 so far. That's 20,000 bells if I decided to sell it. One more? Nope. It's never more than 7. It's never more than 7. If you're quick enough, it's always gonna be 7, but sometimes if you're a little too slow, it may not be. So I think I'm about done here. I don't know if my sister checked for a message in a bottle here, but I'll check just in case there's wharf roaches. I got some inventory space, so I'll try to catch these guys. Womp. But yes, we have new buildings. Are the bridge got done? We have. Ooh, I still have some of my daily stuff to do, apparently. I need to plant a fruit tree. I'm bringing home the pears, too. Even though my island is full of pears, I'm still bringing them home. I don't see any bottles along this shoreline. Ooh, there's wood back here. Softwood. Still gonna take it even though I have a ton of it. My theory and the way that I feel about it is there might be like a late game recipe that requires a bunch of hardwood or that requires a bunch of softwood. That's my theory. Because right now the drain on normal wood is pretty intense, but I guess I don't have to. I could just stick with flimsy ones. I really was concerned about it. Yes, 3 regular wood. Thank you. I need that so badly. So badly. Maybe you get... I think it's just honestly random. I'll say maybe you get more wood, like normal wood from, you know, certain types of trees maybe. But, I think it's random no matter what. Anyways, let me grab this one. Okay, that one's already harvested. Alright. Go over inventory. I only got 10. See, I got 20 hardwood. And unless there's a way to, like, convert hardwood to, like, normal wood and then normal wood to softwood, like, that would make sense. But I don't know. Hey, Wilbert. How you doing, bud? Bell Bottoms Zydeco. This is Stovetop Glasses case. Do you require assistance? I'm ready to go home. Yes, I'm sure. Let's go. Let's go. Roger, lifting off November Oscar Whiskey. So, bridge got completed, museum got completed, 3 houses are completed, 1 person's moving in, Alfonso, which I told him, yeah, come on over. And, the other 2 are going to be announced in a little bit. I can't remember their names. And yes, even, I forgot to mention, Sylvia's house is now house. And probably should pick this up. It's probably medicine. Yeah, I think my character needs some. Yeah, he needs some. I already had some medicine. That's why there's a 10 medicine on the left middle row. Alright. Also, if I am to be completely honest with myself, I'm looking like a freaking park ranger. It's not bad. I really like it, but, you know. So here's Antonio's house. It's an actual house, not a tent no more. We also got this from Antonio. He was saying that we need to get more sports-related people, so he's like, let's get a bench. Because when I look at that, it just screams bench at me, right? Scratch this. Peacock. Let's go ahead and sell our supplies. But yeah, last night I was using the little box there. I got over like 140,000 bells from last night. Paid off my house mortgage in game and expanded my house too. That was the other thing. And turn prices are not good today. Before anybody is like, Dustin, do it. Sell it. Come on, man. Do it, please. I want you to do it. Please. No, they're not good. 6,000 on the dot. Thank you. I'll take that. All right. All right. Let us head back home. Offload a bunch of this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff I need to go over here. I'm gonna go over some of the housing and stuff before. I might leave museum for last because museum's pretty freaking cool, if I am to be completely honest. And the music here is very loud. I bumped it up and put it on KK Cruisin', if I'm not mistaken. Of the ones I have, I'm actually gonna turn that down slightly. Of the ones I have, KK Cruisin' is actually my favorite of the 3 so far. Let me just go ahead and put these all in storage. I'm a hoarder. I can't help it, guys. I'm a hoarder. Actually, that needs to be put in storage. I'm going to move the axe. I need to get a second net and a second fishing rod. Move the medicine. Modeling clay. That was a DIY project, so I'm going to put that in storage for now. I'm a hoarder. I'm sorry. You're about to find out how bad of a hoarder I am, because look at all these tools. Who needs all these fishing rods? I will go through every one of them eventually, but so I need another net, another axe. Was that the only 2 things? A fishing net. My bad. Fishing net. And as you can tell too, there's my first sporty shades. This was yesterday's, and now I have a pink one. That's one of the things that's different about my character. I got bamboo from yesterday, and by I mean my sister. Bamboo shoots, there's bamboo pieces. Look at all this hardwood, softwood, and then we have like 4 stacks of normal wood, and they're not full. Young spring bamboo. There's customization kits. Tom Nook had an announcement today which allows you to paint certain DIY projects. I did find the second golden nugget. Iron nuggets are no longer a problem for me. I can now build fencing as well. That was another part of the lesson from Tom Nook today. You can customize something if you have it in your inventory. You can customize your tools. What? Hang on. Oh my goodness, you can actually change the color of them. This is what the customization thing is. But I don't know how to get more customization kits. That's the problem. Because apparently I got 48 left over, but these are the other types of fences I can make. Which is, again, normal wood. Stone, that might be better. But I don't know how many that makes. It might make like 10 or something, which will be fine. But every single one of these that have like a paintbrush in the top left-hand corner of the cards are customizable. So mini wooden table, I can change it to a different color if I wanted. What was I looking for? I was looking for customization kits, but I don't think I have any here. And there's a lot of new recipes here. I'm not going to go over all of them because it just take too long to go over. Plus that, and I don't remember which ones exactly they were, but that's fine. What was I doing here again? I think I was just showing you guys stuff. I think. I'm just kind of like zoned out in the music there for a second. Forgot I was live streaming for just a second. It's fine. All right. Little snow globe. But yeah, this was the first house expansion. It actually expands out the back side of your house. This is 348,000 bells. And all I did was move my cot up here. That was it. I've done nothing else. So I have a whole nother room to decorate, which I'll probably do at some point in the future. I kind of want to keep the house expansions going as soon as possible. That's just a personal preference. Oh man, I was going to go back and show you. Hang on. I need to go back inside and show you guys something else. Hang on. Let me get my generator going just to annoy some people. Mainly my sister, if she's watching. I doubt it though. The wardrobe here. You can basically, anything that's clothing related that's in storage, you have access to very quickly right here. So from here I can be like, I want that. I want that. Why that pose? Why? Why? Why are you trying to be all flirty? I don't understand it. So that's what I had yesterday. It looks like a freaking park ranger. But I'm going to go with... why did you have to make that face? Why? That's better. But I also have the Nook Ink knapsack. And I only have still my denim pants. That's it. That's it. But yeah, you can also like do the flowers. It'll put it in like your hair. I don't know why white pansy, red pansy, and yellow pansy show up twice. Maybe because I do have 2 stacks of them in storage, maybe. Anyways, moving forward, moving on. We're gonna go to the housing. I'm gonna call it the housing district because I want to try to get real quick. I'm being distracted. I swear people might think I have ADHD. I don't know. I haven't been clinically diagnosed. There was only one rock here yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it was this one. Now I have a second one. I'm not sure which one was here yesterday, actually. I know one of them. I've hit both of them. They don't explode. So I'm thinking the one rock I destroyed in like the first live stream, the game respawned a second one, maybe? I don't know. But here's the bridge. Very nice bridge. That's all I gotta say about it. Alfonso got plot number 1. I imagine he would have, because 1, 2, and 3, it's numerical order and all. So he's moving in currently still. It's going to be the best decorator. Good for you, Alfonso. Hi. And 2 and 3 actually say sold. And my sister, I was like, wait, they say sold? Because I remember Tom Nook saying something about sold. So she went over, and sure enough, this one is Tammy, which I believe is a cat, if I'm not mistaken. And the last one is Sandy, which is going to be hard for me to remember now that I think about it. Tammy, Sammy, kind of end on the same kind of vowel sound. It's going to be fun. I think that's it. No, there was something else. This is the museum, by the way. Don't want to just gloss over it. I donated all the things that was out here. I had some duplicates, but it wasn't too bad. Museum looks awesome, but I'm saving it for like the last thing to talk about before we start grinding for a little bit. It's honestly getting to a point where there's not much really to do, because when I asked Tom Nook, you know, what do I do? What should I do? He's just like, that's the question, isn't it? In other words, there's no current project. So, over here, which I don't know if my sister even noticed when she was redeeming Nook Miles, because she was just getting some tickets. This is where the stone fence and vertical board fence are at. But apparently there's this customizable phone case kit. I didn't realize it was from mail, so I'll have to get that later. But apparently everything is customizable. It's pretty cool. But I like the color of my phone, though. That's the issue. You know, I like that green color. Critterpedia, let's go over some new fish. She actually caught a goldfish for me. Oh, actually, it says donated. Cool. I didn't notice that. So you can, from like a moment's notice, go, yep, those are donated. That makes it easier. It really does. Like, my biggest concern, if anything, about this game was, okay, is it going to be the same old Animal Crossing experience? You upgrade things, you do things. For the most part, it is. But that doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. I want to be very clear, because people will be like, oh, it's just the same game. Why would I want to do Sporty Shades? But it's just one of those things that, you know, you get into it, you enjoy the world, you immerse yourself into it. Day 4, by the way, is 150 Nook Miles for free from this terminal, so in case anybody's curious. But you just get in there, you just enjoy it, and you live the life inside the game, and it's just fun. It just is fun, especially if you have an imagination or you enjoy, like, putting yourself into a role-playing experience. It's really fun to do. And I don't play a whole lot of games that are like that, to be completely honest with you. I do have an overactive imagination in that regard, that I do want to be like my main character. I'm envious of my main character because he's able to live in this universe where he's just able to do whatever he wants to do. He doesn't have to worry about things. He doesn't have to eat. Doesn't have to go to the bathroom. Nothing like that. Me, on the other hand, I do, but woe is being a human. But this game is really, really good. Like, I really enjoy it a lot, and I want this game to have so much more. And there's, you know, different reports are coming out about, you know, different updates for the future. I'm like being casually aware of it, because I'm more concerned about the now. Are you gonna sweep the grass, Alfonso? Antonio? Whatever your name is? Follow the leader? Yes, we are. Bridge opens up so many workouts. So far, I've just been jumping the river to train agility, but with the bridge, I can endure sprints too. Endurance sprints, my bad. Read that wrong. But yeah, there's flowers all over the place. There's this swing right here, which is really cool. I wonder, actually. No, it won't let me. Okay. There's a pot there. There's these flowers. Mantis just got mad at me and left. Whatever, dude. Flowers over here. A little clam that I'm gonna dig up. I saw you somewhere around here. Right here? Woo. Nope. Right where you were standing. There you go. And, I don't know. It's charming. Like, the biggest thing about this game, and the reason why I think it has such a great success, is because it's charming more than anything else. Yeah, my sister doesn't like fishing, apparently. She actually told me, I hate the fishing in this game. And I'm like, why? It's fun. She didn't believe me. No, it's not fun. So what was I going to do? Oh, I was actually going to... I saw something. It's a mantis. I'm going to get you, buddy. Don't you move. Boink. But also I need to... I've pretty much gone over, and this is all I've done for the most part today besides explore, is I've gone over every single tree and chopped it because I need wood. So I've gone over my entire island just chopping trees. So we're going to head over to the museum after I just hop inside real quick, throw some things in storage. As much as I would like to have it, I feel like it would kind of cheapen the experience a bit. Like a little drop box near your house to be like, I want to put this in storage, but I'm too lazy to go inside. And as you can see at the bottom left, 131 out of 240. 131 different individual slots are being used right now. It's insane. It's just insane. I was going to make more shovels, but I don't use shovels nearly that much. Well, I guess I do, but not that much. Yeah, there's a lot of pears too here. Let me look at my Nook Miles daily stuff. 10 flowers, sell a hot item. Okay. Go ahead and pick up a pear. I'm going to go ahead and plant that. 10 flowers. I believe I have a garden can. Sorry. No, it's inside my house. Why am I... Did I do... I did do that. Why did I do that? I don't know why. Usually I have one on me. I'll take the other one just in case the other one breaks. One of these has been used before, but I don't know how low the durability is or anything like that. Sorry, I really like that generator. Alright. Let's tend these ones. And tend these ones. This will be 10, so this will take care of that Nook Miles. No problem. Done. So, sell a hot item. Customize 2 items. Customize, I don't know how to do that. I might do it on the tools. That might be kind of cool. What's the hot item? Rocking chair. Why? I don't know. I think I have a rocking chair. I think I put it in storage, though. I know I made one. I have made one anyways. I'll put it that way. Oh, I did change my bed, by the way, in here. It's, I've already forgotten the name. Tatami bed. Sorry if I mispronounced it. But also, I'm not sorry at all. I don't apologize for anything. Back up. Rotate. Push forward. Push forward. It sounds like someone getting, like, stabbed or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Or, more than likely, I don't know why my brain went there. It's more likely someone's just sneezing. But to me, I don't know why it goes to murder. What does that say about my psyche? Probably nothing good. Where do I want to put another pear tree? Those are the 3 oranges. I'm actually going to remove some of the trees in the area. I'm trying to move more of the pear trees, like, over here. I can keep some fruit trees of a different variety over here. According to the Nook Miles, there's only like 2 more different types of fruit trees. Also, I guess I'll just pick this up for now. I should plant, right? Yeah. Sweet. Completed that one. That's most of my dailies. I just need to sell a hot item, which I'm about to do. And redeem Nook Miles, catch a sea bass, pop balloons. Alright. Let's try to catch a sea bass, shall we? I really like the Nook Miles thing. Like, that just encourages you as the player to continue playing the game. It gives you something to do, you know. some sort of an objective that makes you feel good when you accomplish it. That's not a sea bass. All right. Well then, Manila clam, where were you? There you are. I enjoyed digging these guys up because, one, it's just satisfying, and two, I really like to fish, so getting fishing bait is really good. Fish! It's kind of weird because I don't like to catch bugs nearly as much, but I love to fish. My sister hates fishing, but loves to catch bugs. At least that's what she's been doing most of the time, so I'm assuming she likes it, or at least loves it. And I'm not just making a blanketed statement, but, you know, it's just one of those things that everybody can play the game differently, no problem. Just the way it is. Also, if I am to be completely honest, last night, I was on the game and I found Wisp. For those of you not unfamiliar with who Wisp is a character in the Animal Crossing franchise or series that's a ghost. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to actually go to home here real quick because I'm curious. Album. Yes, I know. Here's some of the pictures I took of Wisp last night. Wisp. He's a ghost. When you first run into him, he gets scared and sends out 5 little orbs everywhere, and then he becomes like this tiny little ball. So you have to... Oh man, so cute. So you have to go and find all his pieces, and then I also took this picture. If this tells you anything, it was 1 in the morning. I stayed up till 3 last night playing just this game. It was kind of fun. But anyways, enough of me dilly-dallying. Just wanted to kind of show that off. Caught a sea bass. Spend bells. No problemo. I am a spender. If there's one thing about me, oh, I am un spindier. Probably should... I need to not run through those flowers. I can, I just don't want to destroy the petals. I'm actually giving up on my science experiment over here. Yes, if the weeds are like the highest, like this, they will spawn continual weeds every single day. But if I really need weeds, I'll just buy a couple tickets. But I'm also hoarding weeds, so at this point, I have no fear to just go ahead and get rid of them all. It includes all these weeds over here too. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of them. But there is part of me that wonders, what if you planted a bunch of weeds in an area? Like get rid of all the flowers and stuff? Oh yeah, I have noticed, to kind of break the wall a bit here, because I don't like to talk about it too much, but there's the whole, you know, social distancing and all that aside, a lot of people are, like Discord, according to Stream Elements, that are letting people know, hey, we're still here, we'll be here 24/7, that sort of stuff. Like, a couple of my banking and credit card companies that I have cards through and stuff, they have been saying, oh, don't worry, we got 24/7 tech support, anytime you need us, we're here. No matter what, it's good to see that people are always trying to help each other. Like, there are people out there that are just total you-know-what holes, but there's also other people out there that are genuinely concerned and genuinely there to try to help others. So it's always good to see things like that, especially from like Discord. It's really nice. As a gamer, no. Okay, I think I am good to sell. Let's head over to Timmy and Tommy. Say what's up to my 2 favorite raccoon bros. Tanukis, more than likely. Yeah, thanks, Antonio. Wait, the bench is gone. There was a bench here yesterday. What'd you do? I'm telling you, the plaza's messing with me. As a residential... Wait, was it? Resident representative, I deserve to know. No. Let's see. I want to sell. Thank you. Bink, 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 bink. Nope. Bink, bink, bink. And yes. And yep. 6,980. Nice. Alright. Now I get 400 for that. Pretty sure it's 400. I don't know. Sell shells. Well, customize items. Let's do that. Thanks so much. Wait, hang on. Hang on. I do this all too often. Hang on. Let's go back. I want to go back. Go back. I forgot to mention, too, my white lights are actually broken. So they're just red behind me. Makes me sad, boy. So sad. But apparently, I was told, yeah, you can buy customization kits. Also, is there another one here? Test your DIY skills? Oh, I already have it. Okay. I bought this. Wildest Dreams DIY. Oh, no. Wrong button. Yes. I'm curious if eventually you'll be able to, like, make these. Tom Nook gave me a fortune. He gave me 50 of those bad boys and let me keep 48 of them. Why are they so expensive? I'm just noticing one is 600. Ow, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. I'm gonna do two because I'll at least do the spend 5,000 bells thing. Ow, that hurt. Alright. That's fine, though. It's fine. Plant trees. Okay. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna head back to DIY station. Trying not to yawn. Sorry. DIY station. And, let's customize something, shall we? Slingshot. Something that I don't use all that often. Ooh. So, just go over the colors. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, white, and gray. That looks pretty black to me. Even the slingshot, like, ammo changes, too. You guys wanted me to say ball, didn't you? Anyways. Let's do green. I like green. Nothing changed. What? You tell me it's already green? I didn't know it was already green. Does it assign a random color? Wait, what? Oh, wait. I need to select custom. Duh. I've only done this to like one item before, guys, okay? Just, if you're gonna roast me, please do it politely. Just go easy on me here, guys. Watering can. Oh my, that's a golden watering can if I've ever seen one. No. Blue, orange, green, red, purple, pink, white, black. Slightly different. Let's do purple. Looks good. Does it actually say purple watering can now, or is it just watering can? Yeah, there's no difference in it at all. Okay. But I did that Nook Miles thing, so I'll take it. I need to plant a tree, sell shells, catch a yellow butterfly. I was about to say it can't be too hard, right? But then I thought to myself, as soon as I go to say that, I'll never find one. It's just not going to happen. So there's that. Let's get a sapling. Yeah, sorry. Grab one. The rest in storage. Let me put that in storage. It's taking up a little bit too much inventory space. I know, guys, I'm a hoarder, okay? I get that. I understand that. There's no need. Wrong button. Let me put in storage. Note to self, watering cans are in storage. Logged. Alright, let me plant another tree. Finish that Nook Mile. I also got this hand cart. I was in the store today. I figured it works well with the aesthetic that I'm going for, so. Cool beans, bruh, cool beans. Alright, let's go ahead and plant it over here. Just kind of randomly. Nook Miles plus, baby. So I need to catch a yellow butterfly, sell shells, catch a loach. Loach is in river. So I'm going to go and try to get some shells first. One. I'm going to look for manila clams too while doing this. Just kind of do both. Any shells? Any clams? There's a clam. Also, I don't know if I need to like hoard clams. It sounds stupid, but there might be a recipe later that requires clams. Like everything in this game so far has had a reason to be part of a DIY project at one point or another. And I just sold a bunch of clams too. I just now am like remembering the last 5 minutes. Maybe 10. Still. Come on, big fishy. Hey, it's a snapper. A red one. Oh. Shovel. There's one shell up here that I left. I heard that. I'm gonna guess. Nope. Where'd you at? There you are. I was like one above it, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Alright, let's go to the eastern shoreline. See if there might be manila clams and shells over there. Oh, there's another one right there. I saw you. No. There you are. I was like, I saw it. Where are you? I know I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Oop, there's a fish. It's a big one, too. Whoop. Hello. There we go. Alright. Try to be more conscious of drinking more water this time, this live stream. Kind of like going back into my normal live stream where I'm more like objective based instead of just sitting here saying, oh my gosh, that's so cool this whole time. So you know how it is. You guys know how it is. Especially if you've been around for a while, you know how it is. Come on, fish. Sorry. Not an upward enough trajectory for you, I know. It's a dab. That is a dab. I like dab. Another big fish too. Might be an olive flounder or something, I don't know. See, this is the beauty part about Animal Crossing New Horizons. You can do whatever you want. And there's no like real consequence to doing one thing over another. It's just I twitched. It's just enjoy the world that you're making or help making, and that's it. Just enjoy it. And it's honestly the biggest thing of why I keep coming back to this game and why I've enjoyed this franchise for as long as I have, for years. And generators, apparently. But just to be able to sit here and be like, yes, this is cool. Yes, I enjoy this. And to not really have to worry about, you know, other people and what other people are doing. Like, I've seen some, I sell a hot item. I'd already done that. I've been watching on Twitter people like tweeting stuff out, and it's like, that's pretty cool too, but I'm not going to be like, hey bro, did you know, instead of doing what you're doing, wasting time, you could be doing this. I understand there's probably a more efficient way for half the stuff I'm doing. Like, some people might be like, oh, catching a bitterling, that's not important. You know what you could be doing instead? You could be catching bugs. Because at least with bugs, you know what type of a bug you're about to catch before you catch it. Yeah? But I like RNG too. I said R like I was very American there. Also, I just heard a present. Get on my... Oh, it's a green slingshot. I love it. It's right there. Like, some people make it a point to backseat game, and I don't understand why. Like, I personally don't really encourage it. I don't like it. I don't like people saying, no, you're doing it wrong. How do you know it's right to begin with? Unless there's like an obvious indicator that something's right, don't tell me it's wrong. Because more than likely you're wrong. And I don't want to hear it anyways. I'm just going to be honest. Alright. Said Gamera, enough ranting and raving though. Joy. There we go. Nope. Look, miles plus. Yes, I'm taking a stance. In case anybody's curious, I'm taking a stance on backseat gaming. Don't do it. Customize 2 more items. Okay, fine. It's expensive though, man. I don't have to do them, granted. But if I want more Nook miles, I get it. That's one of the ways to get it. So this other side of the island, I don't have a bridge to just yet, but here's bamboo. Exciting times we all live in, right? Don't mind the fact that I just yawned. I have a DIY station over here, right? For sure I do. Yep. These trees right here, in case anybody's curious, these are cherries. I actually have cherry trees. So I will be able to utilize those in just a little bit. Because they're actually going to be not native fruit, so they'll sell for better at the store. And there's 10 of them, which will be 3 stacks of cherry. Oh man, this game is relaxing me. And just something that I know is wrong about me, and it's not really wrong, but it's just an observation on my character. When I talk too much, I get tired. It's not that I'm getting tired because I'm just tired. Like, it's not that I didn't get enough sleep, nothing like that. It's just a matter of this game mixed with, and it's always been the case, when I talk too much, I get really tired. I guess that's why I did talk a lot when I worked customer service. My sister did that just to annoy me. It's working, unfortunately. Don't tell her I said that, though. There we go. But for some reason, when I talk too much, or like in Metroid Prime 2, when I read a lot of like the scanned logs or scanned enemies and stuff, I just get so tired. I don't know why. Hang on, let me scare you off. I don't know why I get so tired. There's a helicopter flying over. You guys can't hear it? Here, let me... Do you hear it now, Mr. Krabs? Do you hear it now? I bet you do. Sorry for the explosion. After I said it, I was like, ooh, that was really fun to hear. I bet you do. Just doing it like that was already hit the clip. The same range as it was when it was loud. I'm sure that was fun to listen to. Can't care anymore. We'll swap it, obviously. Board game. Just swap it. Don't vary it. This is a DIY station over here. I'm gonna go craft up. I'm gonna craft them both up. I just saw another manila clam. I really like the clams. Okay, I just really like the clams. I'll craft all 4, I guess. For me, this is how I get money. Like, the different ways you can get money in this game, there's fishing, there's hunting, and by hunting I mean bug hunting. There's trees, but those are more of like a every 3-day thing, so they shouldn't really be like the only way you get money. There's also the turnips with the stock market. You do have to be a little leery about the stock market though, because sometimes when you go to buy like a bunch of turnips, sometimes that week is not a good week to buy, and there's no real way to be like, yes, this week, March 23rd, it's the best week to buy turnips. No, it's completely random. It's all random. Monday morning, which is today, the 23rd, it was 40 bells per whatever. I think it's per turnip to sell, and then this afternoon it's 37. So today's not a good day, but that doesn't mean anything, because tomorrow could be a better day. It could start off at like 100 instead. Ugh. Music. Boink. And yes, there's an elephant slide. There's just random stuff everywhere here. It's like, what is that? Why is that there? I don't know. It just is. Okay, I'm full up on stuff again. Just trying to pick up as much as I possibly can. Scare away as many bugs as I possibly can. Because why not? Mantis actually are not really profitable. They're like only like 400 bells or something like that. Like, in the afternoon time, if you can catch like a tarantula or I'm gonna talk about how you make money in this game for just a second. Emperor butterflies, awesome. Peacock butterflies are pretty good. I think they're 2,400, and I think peacock or the emperor is like 3,000 or something like that. Mantis are not really good. Orchid mantises are a little bit better, still not really that great. Stink bugs, but man-faced stink bugs are really good. Well, they're like 800. Stink bugs are like 400, so they're not really that great. If you can find a tarantula and catch one of those, they're actually a couple thousand. So for bugs, you know, it ranges, but the reason why I like fishing more is because it's a reflex test more than anything else. Not just that, but you also pair that with, I had to think there for a second. You also pair that with, on fishing, some of the fish sell for almost that price, 11,000. An oarfish is almost 10,000. It's 9,000 bells. That right there, in and of itself, even though most of the other fish are going to be like 1,000 or 200 or nothing all that too great, that one fish makes the RNG worth it. And that's why I do fishing a lot. Plant flowers. Also need to customize and still go for that loach. Try to catch a loach. It's in the river. There was a fish down there. Boink. 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 And the other thing you can do too with fruit selling, if it is a hot item, I don't know. Most of the other Animal Crossing games have always had the hot items change daily. So, you know, what was a hot item yesterday? Well, that bug just committed suicide. What was a hot item yesterday is probably speaking, or probability speaking, most of the time speaking, will not be the same tomorrow. It's going to be a totally different item. So far, the only two items that have been a hot item have been DIY items. So I don't know if that's something specific with New Horizons here, where every single hot item is always going to be a DIY. If that's the case, then I see the direction in which they're going for that, but I don't know. We'll see. As the weeks go on, I'll have more of a better idea as to how this game actually wants you to play it. Because there is a way to play a game wrong based on what the game has taught you. But for somebody to come up to you and be like, hey, you're not playing that game right. Nah. That's the whole point of the game, trying to teach you how to play. If the game says, hey, do whatever you want, there's no right or wrong way really to play a game that says do whatever you want. Wow, I've already got all 3 of those. Waterway cleaner. Sweet, sweet. I've got all 3 of those. That feels good. Wait, what? Dig up clams. Collect Nook miles. That's simple. What? Oh, it's this. No, wait, no, that's not the same. Have I really caught 117 manila clams? I mean, I kind of believe it. I'll be honest. Because for like the first 2 days, that's all I did was go like this, in a clockwise or counterclockwise direction. And every time I got to the beach, I would always look for clams. I'd fish. I'd collect the clams. And then I would sell the fish, convert all the manila clams into fish bait. And sometimes I'd get bored of doing that, so I'd just stay in one place at the beach, use all the fish bait, and fish for, hopefully, oarfish and rarer fish. And coelacanths whenever it rains. Which has only rained, I think, 2 days now. One of them was just like a couple hours in the morning, and that was it. There's a present. No, it's a bee. It's just a honeybee. Actually, I didn't scare it for some reason. School chair? What? Alright. We're looking for a loach. There's a bee. Okay. Alright, loach. Are you a loach? Wrong cast. Are you a loach? Alright, drink some water for a second. Nope, you are not a loach. How about you, dear fish friend? Are you a loach? Yes, you are. Nice. Let's go ahead and do our Nook Miles Plus. Get our Nook Miles. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Catch 5 bugs. You got it. Can I actually... Thinking about it. Let's go to DIY again. I'm curious if there's a way to customize the vaulting pole or like the ladder. I don't think you can. No, I didn't see it. I'm dying. Okay. Fishing rod. What colors do we got? Blue. Oh, this is going to change my whole worldview right now. It even changes the bobber. Ooh, black. I don't have the materials for it though. Where'd I put them? Inside my house, probably. Why do I do this to myself? It's mainly because that's where I go to craft most of the time. I probably should get rid of that DIY bench outside. But it's just convenient. Whatever. Customize, 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 customize. There you are. Moved buckets. Is there anything else I need while I'm here? No. Oh, actually, it shows up. It's purple. I changed it to purple. It actually shows up here. That's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything else. I do need to store things here. Put in storage. Put in storage. Also need to put the boot in storage, but I'll do that in a second. Let's see. Let's go with the other fishing rod. I'm going to turn this one to a black one because I like the black look on it. That looks sick. And then one more customization because that's part of my Nook Miles. Plus, I kind of want to see what a shovel looks like. Oh, it's the handle. Okay. Let's do white. That looks pretty good. Contrast with the gray, white. It's not bad. Done customizing for now. Put the boot in storage. Also, I need to make more fish before I do that, actually. There's that part of me that's like, I should really prioritize finishing these whenever possible, because the next one could be a DIY one, which it was. So then I could just go over here and be like, all right, let's do some DIY real quick. Let's finish another one. You know, I would have looked like a complete idiot if I didn't do that. Like I said, the only one thing that I wish that they would change, and this is just personal opinion, not hating on the game at all, is to make crafting multiple items like this just a little bit easier by making it to where when you select the item, I'll show you here. My example is you select the item, you say you want to craft it, it would say how many would you like to craft, and if it's just one, if it's just one, it's the only one you can do, just leave it the same. But if you could make more than one, then it would be like how many would you like to craft, and there's like an up down toggle system. If you hit down, it'll go to the max amount. If you hit up, you can go up to like 2 or 3 or whatever before the max amount, and then you say let's do it, and you'll craft however many you selected. That's the only thing that I personally would like to see. You can make the animation about like half a second longer if you want. That's just my personal recommendation. Not that my word means anything. I'm sad now, but we got 2 Nook Miles things. So there's, well, actually Nook Miles here. And there's also an achievement, chop wood, of course. Furniture freshener, unique, eccentric, enunciate. Fun with fences. You tell me if I put down 5 more fences, I'll get that? Heck yeah, I'll do that. Hang on. Where's my fences? Where my fences at? There it is. Fences. The great outdoors from the comfort of my own home. Alright, so let's build a fence. Where do I want to build this fence? I don't really want to build alongside any of the villagers' houses. There's a mole cricket around here. Where do I want to put it? I guess I could... Where do I want to put this? I'm just scaring away all the bugs that I could potentially catch, but oh well. I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking I'm a big idiot and I'm just walking around with a hammer in my hand. But I'm thinking, let's try maybe along here. Bonk. It's not exactly the direction I wanted you to go. Alright. 3. Actually, I'm curious if I just build them and then just remove them. Ooh. That looks cool. They do turn into corner pieces. That was something that I was made aware of from Tom Nook. When he gave these to me, he was like, here you go. Have some fun. I was like, thanks, Dad. No. Fun with fences. 21 of 20. Efficient partitioner. My nickname in high school. No. Dad jokes. Let me go ahead and put the fences back. What I'm curious, actually, I'm gonna craft one real quick. I'm gonna craft something. I'm gonna try something. I know I'm not saying what it is, but I'm thinking. Craft. You guys know what I'm building? You guys know what you know what I'm building? How many do I craft? Ow. I just hit my knee. I flinched. Anybody else see that? Embarrassing. 10 per recipe. So it's 10 per recipe. I'll do about 5 recipes. I mean, I could have just, instead of gone to my inventory, I could have just hit keep crafting, and then when I click on it here, it would say pockets. I'm going to craft 50 just so I have them, in case I want to use them in future. It's weird because eventually there's like this transition period like in New Leaf that my village had. It went from being almost prehistoric, nothing really there. I beautified it all up, and then I somehow went back to like the Imperial Age in history, where it was like stone structures everywhere, everything looks very, like, not modern at all. Like, modern stuff's like flat, even surfaces, a nice color of white. Like, I hate that style. I really do. I'm more of like the Imperial or like the Renaissance type, where it's like wooden structures, but there's also like stone linings and that sort of stuff. I don't know exactly what I'm saying because I'm also trying to focus on trying to see some bugs. Come here, butterfly. Don't you run from me. Don't you run from me. I'm gonna get you. If I had to... Why, hello, baby. So stupid. Alright. If I have to cross over from... Wait, that's too wide. Yeah, that's right. You come back over here. I'm gonna get you. Gotcha. If I stand still long enough, they'll trust me. Don't get too close. But little did they know I'm like a Venus flytrap. You get close enough, I will bite. And I won't let go. Getting too real up in here. Hang on a second. Sweet. Black bass. I don't mean to sound like that, but it's one of the earliest. Well, it didn't help either. Okay, I'll just be honest. All right, I had a colored friend of mine, to be PC, and when talking with him, I would always like put on like this super exaggerated black accent. But like, how you doing today, player? You know, that sort of thing. I don't know why I did that. I was stupid. He didn't like find it offensive or anything, but he was like, "Oh, you know, a player, it's going good. How you doing?" I'm like, "All right, tight, man." You know, it was stupid. I don't know why I did it. It didn't. Okay, in my defense, I have always been interested since a young child of other people's voices and accents, and for some reason that has always stuck with me to this day. When I hear somebody with like a unique accent, I will sit there and I will watch their mouth, and I'll be in my own mind, I'm like, how are they talking like that? Out loud, I am trying to like mimic them. You can call me a mimic if you really want to, but that's what I've always done my entire life. And at this point, I'm just too dead set and wanting to do more of it, so why did I come back in here? Rocking chair, that's why. I really wish, again, this is just a quality of life, I'm not complaining, but I really wish you didn't have to like have the items in your hand, but it makes sense that you would have to have the items in your hand. I guess I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining at this point. My pockets are too full. Of course they are. Because why would they not be? Nope. You like the DIY work there, Common Butterfly? Don't worry. I will sell you here in a second anyways. Your life means nothing to me. Nope. Swords. Swords. Pick you up. Voice crack. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Okay, his life does mean something to me. I feel like that was like a direct attack from that butterfly through the video game, through the screen. Oh. Peacock? Yep. Hang on a second. There's a ladybug. But hang on a second. I never chopped this tree. I'm going to collect those resources in just a second. I chopped most of these. 99% positive I did. Yeah. I just missed like 2 pear trees on this main island. I was trying to be thorough. We're going to go exploring some islands here in a second, because I can always use the extra resources. Mainly, I'm also just trying to get some more bells. And also miles. Like, it's funny, like, my sister, she's more into, like, getting money, and I'm more into, like, doing all the menial tasks, if you will. Like, I'm using the money that she helps me get, and I'm, like, paying off mortgages and that sort of stuff. And same time, I'm also, like, getting miles so that way she can go to islands if she wants. Like, it's sort of like a symbiotic relationship we got going on right now. We're, like, trying to play the game, but honestly, it's working out to where we're, like, helping each other, whether it's purposely or like, not purposely. It doesn't really bother me. It's just kind of interesting to note. Red hyacinth? I'm almost uncertain what hyacinth... I don't even know if I'm saying that right. What it even looks like. Let me just take a look. Most things in Animal Crossing are related to real life, so... Hyacinth... Hey, I spelled it right. Oh, that makes sense. Yes. Yes. These are hyacinth, right here. I saw a picture of, like, purple ones. They look so cool. I'm sorry, I'm a botanist, or botanist, however you say it. I don't really know. Yep, these are the seeds that I planted a couple of days ago. When I first got the game. This is what I got. Okay, let me just move this wheelbarrow. It's kind of in the way. The last one right here. Put the wheelbarrow, like, right here. Place. That was not where I wanted you to be. Right there. Let's rotate it. Rotate it. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our Nook miles. Like, there's just this continual thing here, and it's not bad. Like, I really, there's more Nook stuff I need to get, but I need to also pick up these items. There's just so much to manage, but it's not like, how do I word it? It's not like you have to do this, get to it real quick. It's like the Nook Miles thing will always be here. If I don't collect it right this second, it's still gonna be there in like 2 hours. So there's no, like, real sense of urgency to get it done. I don't know. Hey, JMD. For anybody watching on YouTube, that was a Twitch message. In case people are curious. I am multi-live streaming this. And it's so good. This game's so good. I love it so much. So good. Alright, let me plant another tree right here. I actually need that back, Dustin. What are you doing with your life? Great question, Dustin. Tiger beetle, crucian carp, chop wood. Alright, let's head off to an island. How you doing, JMD? I think it's been a while since you and I chatted. You and I chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry for the jokes I'm making. But at the same time, I'm not apologizing for anything. You're dying? What do you mean dying? Like, of boredom? Of work? Of... hopefully not the virus? Just gonna put that out there. Can't be because you've been watching me all this weekend and you want to play this game. Because it's so relaxing. Oh, wait, I never even showed off the museum. I'm a freaking idiot. 6 days straight at work, so tired. Oh, yeah. I believe that. So, if I can say something real quick, actually, I got an email today saying that Dollar Tree is hiring more people because, well, you guessed it, there's not enough staff. The staff is being overworked. I think Walmart's and other Safeways. Computer, what are you doing in the background? I do apologize if the live stream lags a bit here. My computer, I always set it to not do this stuff when I'm live streaming, but it always does this stuff when I'm live streaming. What the heck is that? Oh, it's Antivirus program again. This is the museum. Hopefully this doesn't be a pain in my side as I'm trying to figure this out. The museum. Are we fine? Are we fine? Are we good? Is everything good? Hi, Twitch chat. Hi, Twitch. We get okay. We think we're good. It likes to lag for some stupid, unbeknownst reason. You done now, computer? Making me look bad? You stupid dog. No. Think we're fine. It died there for like a second, but we're good. So the museum is a place where you go and you take most of like your bugs or fish or fossils and you donate them to them. And they always ask for donations for those bugs and stuff. Right now we're at the bug exhibit, so I'll be talking about that. Even though there's fish in here, don't be fooled. This is the bug exhibit. But there's all these different places here at the bug exhibit. Like, that's a tiger beetle, but it never despawns. And it doesn't kill itself, from what I understand. Yeah, never kills itself. We can sit here and what's really cool about this... Shut up, YouTube. Video output is fine. Every single one of these bugs, it's logged. Every little bit about them. What their name is, who donated it, when was it donated. What's really cool is you can watch them. I don't know why you would want to, but you can. And that's just cool. So you can like go around, talk to each of these displays, and take a look at stuff. And if I am to be completely honest with you, this is technically spoilers on how you obtain some of the things. Like this sign being next to this, I mean, it's not really logical river, but the fact that it's next to a river like this tells me there's going to be some sort of a bug that you catch at a river, right? Some sort of body of water. What I found was interesting was this tree right here. What is that big spot in the middle right there? And the only thing that I can come up with is that's honey. The reason why I say honey, it was in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. There is a tree stump on the island, which is the only place to catch bugs in Pocket Camp. And there was a thing that you can do where you fill it with honey and you can catch like 4 bugs from it. So that tells me either there's honey somewhere or there's going to be a giant tree somewhere that's going to look exactly like this, because there's no accident that this particular tree is here. There's a reason for it. What that reason is yet to be known to me, but I think it's going to relate to some honey. Also, these trees look completely different. They're like the normal trees, but they're darker bark. I don't know what that's all about. It's got to be a different species, like cedar. Well, cedar is what I have. So I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it's a darkwood sapling, and it has a higher chance to give you more darkwood, because that's the thing I need more of in my life. Unless for some reason there's going to be something where you're just going to need like an unbajillion amount of darkwood for some reason. But yeah, every single creature that I've donated is in this museum. If we go up here, there's like this nice little, I guess, staff faculty area, but there's also the paper kite butterfly. I don't know why, but he's here. Also, I imagine this is probably for ants, this network here. But here's a mole cricket. Those annoying buzzing sounds you hear as you walk by places. But yeah, each of these are... Ooh, tarantula. Bleh, burn it! Kill it with fire. Yeah, there's orchard mantis right here. He's just chilling. He actually gets startled when I walk by. Sorry. Pillbug, centipede, centipede. I say centipede. C-E-N-T-E-R is how I say it. Centipede. And moth. And just seeing like the different biomes and stuff, like the middle one where the mantis is, it reminds me more of like a Japanese sort of like inspired like orchard. Then the one on the left over here, which I'm not sure if my face, it's not covering, is more of like a kind of like a neglected area. Like there's trash, there's leaves on the ground, the tree's like dead, but they live there. It's weird. This area though is my favorite. Not only is there a fountain, but there's just butterflies. Look at them all. Yellow butterfly, emperor butterfly. The only two butterflies here. No, peacock butterfly, tiger butterfly. I think there's more. No, but there's so many butterflies. Look at them. So peaceful. So peaceful. Random thought, I'm hungry. But so peaceful. Why is YouTube still saying video output low? It's fine, YouTube. Get your act together. So this is the bug exhibit. All the bugs that you catch and donate are stored in this section of this wing of the museum. You don't think it would be that big, though, knowing the outside of the museum? But the fish. These are the only two I looked at. I haven't looked at the fossils yet. But the fish. Oh, look, there's the goldfish. It's a little goldfish. I don't know what it is about fish. I love fish. Not to eat, but just to watch. There's a tadpole. Oh, there is tadpole. Bitterling. There's the loach. The other sign. Bluegill. Black bass. Carp. I don't know why I feel the need to keep my voice down, but I do for some weird reason. Like, look at him. Oh, the bitterling. Oh. So cool. And they also have, like, this little, like, river type exhibit, I guess. Cherry salmon. Even though I say salmon. Freshwater goby. Oh, he's hovering right above the ground. Yellow perch. Crucian carp. Pale chub, stringfish, dace, rhymes with mace. There's a sturgeon. That's it. He's got small eyes. I'm sure that's true to life. Like I said, most of the species, most of the creatures, most of everything in this game is based off of real life, but it's in a digital world, which makes it so cool. This part of the museum is awesome. There's a squid literally right in front of the sign. Hi, squid. How are you doing? Red snapper. There's a dab. That's dead, sadly. Olive flounder. The dab in game's not dead, but, you know, the actual, you know. Barred knife jaw. Sea bass. But what's really cool, I can be in where the fish are. Look at me. Hi, red snapper. Hi. How are you? Oh, no. Please, let me love you. Let me love you. Oh, it's so cool. Like this upstairs area. Oh man, it'd be so cool to go inside there and hang out with them. There's like this whole other exhibit up here that has nothing in it too. I wonder if these might be more like the crustaceans things. Oh yeah, I remember this. Like crustaceans are things you can find on like the seafloor or something. These are sea butterflies. Look at them. They're doing flips. Oh, they're so cool. Sea butterflies. Look at them go. Oh, I love it. I love what they've done with the museum. Museum is just so good now. So good. This, if I'm not mistaken, is the larger fish areas? Yeah, it's the larger fish areas. Like, I've been to a couple of, like, aquariums in real life, and I always have a blast going to those places. But this, I'm going to talk about the fish kind of staring off into the light up here in just a second. But I wanted to talk about this for just a second. Because there's this diving mask. Like, I don't know what it is or why. It makes me wonder, though, if you like get so many donations that you're able to then use like a diving, like, again, much like the tree, this wasn't just modeled just for the museum. There's no way. And if so, then okay, but there's got to be something here. Maybe I'm just hoping for more. There's an oarfish. I don't know why he's doing that. I don't know. Don't know. Football fish and coelacanth. Pretty cool. Maybe I think the reason why I love fish is that they're just so like, well, I was about to say calm and peaceful, but then we got freaking, you know, hurricane over here. We got horse mackerel. That's it. No, there's no sign over here. There's anchovy. You know what's sad? I donated one anchovy. How? Blue marlin. Man, they did a really good job with the museum. It's really good. I'm hoping I'm not missing any other like little storage areas or little rooms here and there, but they did an overhaul with this museum. They did a fantastic good job with it. It's awesome. Let's go check out the fossils. I have not physically seen this section. I saw the other two before I live streamed today, doing my daily stuff. Whoa. What? It's brochures. Also don't know what that is. Probably like staff tour only or something. Nothing there. So these must be like the I can't read that text. It's in a different language. It's in their Animal Crossing language. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Acanthostega. It's a small dinosaur with like a leaf tail. It's weird, dude. Cool though. Don't get me wrong, like this is really cool. I find this stuff fascinating. I love learning about like history, fossils, insects and fish. Oh my goodness. I don't have anything completed, I don't think, but it's probably Stegosaurus. Diplodocus. You know what's really cool? This tells you like to the level of polish this game has. You look at the fossils, they look very vibrant, but then you look up and there's like this, not really like a motion blur, but it's like an unfocused filter on everything else in the room. That's polish right there. That was the first thing I noticed. I was like, wow, the neck looks like it's popping out. Wait, I can't see anything in the back. That's an unfocus. Wow. Man, this is so cool. Sound effects too. Echoes. Oh gosh. Archaeopteryx. I'm gonna butcher these. Sorry guys, it's gonna happen. Dinosaur track. Wait, I said that wrong. Dinosaur. Pachycephalosaurus. Ooh, that was fast. I was like, just go for it. Just go for it. If you're gonna butcher it, butcher it bad. Parasaurophilus. That wasn't right. I said lus. It's fuss at the end. Ankylosaurus. 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 I sounded a little like slurring there. Wow, how would I know if that was a pteranodon or not? It's just like a couple of claws. Archelon. That's a tortoise. Man, this is so cool. Oh man, you can just walk up here and get a better look. I'm gonna go to the bottom door down here and get a better look at them all from up there. This is so cool. I love it. I love it. Oh. 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 That's a mammoth. A mammoth. What are you? A headless dino. Megacerops. That, I think, is a new one. I don't recall seeing that. Human skull. No. Australopith. Australopithecus? I don't know. But what's funny is, I wonder why this light is here. You look at all of this. These are all the different types of animals in the game. All the different animals. And there's a spot missing at the very end with a spotlight that turns on when you walk over it. Gee, I wonder what it implies. Because that looks very much almost like a human skull. Maybe in this universe, human skull, but you know what I mean. This is really cool. I really like the overhaul they did for the museum. You can tell a lot of love and care and design. Like, what is the word I'm looking for? I missed this over here, apparently. You just look at it and you think to yourself, what separates a good game from a bad game? Stuff like this. The fact that they put so much time and effort and energy. Not only are all of these like this, but from what I understood, you can also talk to Blathers and ask him about any of the creatures that you donate or something. I thought this was interactable, but apparently it's not. He's talking about like the meteor wiping out the dinos and whatnot. Man, this is really cool. I'm going to talk to Blathers because I don't know if that's actually true. I remember seeing something about it. Unless he just gives you like a random fun fact. That'd just be kind of weird though. But I can't wait to finish out the museum though. Like that's something I've always... Calm down there, Blathers. Oh dear, pardon me. Do you have a look around? No rush. Take your time. Ah, but first, how may I assist you? Tell me about this? I don't have anything actually. He's a night owl. He doesn't stay awake during the day. So maybe if you bring something to him like a centipede, or a centipede as I call it, maybe he'll be like, so they have 1,000 legs. No. Alright. I gotta try to wake up now. I almost fell asleep in that museum. Not that it was boring or anything, but it's just very calming. Like the music, it's very atmospheric. I like that stuff. But now we should be good. Let's head out to a random island. Wanna fly? Yes. That was Harv too. Was that during the live stream? No, it wasn't. Was it? No, it wasn't. Was it? No. I'm gonna use Nook Miles ticket. We might visit Harv by the end of the live stream. Maybe. We'll see. I might do it just because. We're sitting about an hour and a half. I'm sorry. This game... Oh. What would dodos do? Animal Crossing games have always soothed me. They've always calmed me. And... Good Lord have mercy. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's raining. I love it so much. Sorry. Animal Crossing games have always calmed me. They've always soothed me. All the way as far back as even Wild World. Like, I would play Wild World as I was falling asleep most nights. I played the crap out of that one. This, like, these games, for some reason, maybe it was something, maybe this was and is the reason why I'm able to, like, have such an amazing imagination. Like, being able to put myself in this character's shoes to be like, what would I do if I was in this situation? With hopes, Becky. Timber door plate. You're talking like a doormat? It's pretty cool. Most of these islands do have bottles. So if you visit one of these islands, they're 2,000 Nook Miles tickets from the Nook stop in the services area. Almost had all of that right until the services area. But if you get it, look around the beaches first. You'll find a bottle most of the time. There are some islands, though, you go to back to back where they won't have any at all. So just be aware. For the most time, you can get some. But I'm gonna go around. Do I? No, I don't. No, actually. Furniture. That wasn't exactly why I shook the tree. I was looking for maybe some money or something. I found out you can continually shake your tree. Now you're gonna make me look stupid. But you can continually shake the tree no matter what, and it's bound to eventually give you branches. But this tree doesn't want to play nice, it looks. This one worked no problem on the first one. But there's no actual limit, I don't think, to the amount of branches. It just takes, there's like a gap of time in between. Like, yeah, there's a lot that just fell just now, but there might be a couple seconds where I have to wait for more, or apparently not. You get a lot of branches from trees, that's what I'm saying. Look at all that. It's a lot of branches. The only reason I'm doing this is in case I need to make another stone axe, in case my 2 axes break. Because I was using them, so I don't know how much durability they got. But yeah, this game, it's, I was going to try to say something in French, but I wasn't sure how to actually say it, so I was like, it's, magnifique? Yeah, magnificent. Magnifique. The main reason I went to this island, more than anything else, I do need a lot more resources, but mainly it's wood. It's the one thing I'm missing a lot, so don't mind me, I'll just farm up this island real quick. Love the steel. I love everything about like the music and the choice of musical instruments in this game. Like, they did a fantastic job, and I'm so glad that they delayed it. At the time, I was a little like, no, why would you do this? But now it's like, oh man, I'm so glad you guys delayed it. Not to say the game wasn't done or like wasn't going to be good enough. The game was probably going to be still awesome, but I'm glad they delayed it. Took the extra time to really like hone in the Animal Crossing feeling to the game. Ooh, there's a big fish. He's, oh, I was about to say, he's not suspecting me at all. And he turned and looked at me. I'm like, what? Come here, fishy. Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come here. Hmm? Please be one, please be one, please be one. Ah. Something for a coelacanth. It's raining, you know. Would have been nice. Whatever. Anything over here? Another fish, but not really coelacanth size. Bum, 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 bum. Like, I never played Super Mario Sunshine, but I know that game has like a really good soundtrack too. I've heard some of the music from it. Wow, that's a loud waterfall. But this, something in my eye. The way that the soundtrack is in this game gives me like island vibes, which is good. It's what I'm pretty sure they were going for. But it also kind of gives me a Super Mario Sunshine, even though I haven't played the game. But it sounds very much like the soundtrack. I know other people might agree with that, but let's do that. 3, 1. That's a problem. That's a problem. I was hitting the A button. If you do it fast enough, you can catch them. You guys can't see the scars anyways, but I probably should take some medicine. Just in case. Go ahead and shake the tree just in case there might be like a furniture. Double check it. Yeah, no. This branch. Nothing in that one. What's weird is when you shake the tree, it's different than when you chop the tree. Which, I don't know, game logic at that point, you know? Like, I feel like if there was, like, a furniture or something, it should come down when you chop it. But it doesn't. It's different. Branches don't come down when you chop the tree, only when you shake the tree. Like, that's a weird thing. I'm not criticizing it, but it just feels like it's a little off, you know? It feels like, just a little weird. I'm hesitant to give any sort of real criticism to the game because I have been waiting so long for this game, and it's so good. Like, it has reached my expectation. It really has. So I don't want to be, like, critical of it in any way, because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, this game sucks because this random stranger on the internet that I watched 2 minutes of and his live stream says it sucks. No. This game's awesome. I'm glad I spent the $60 on it. And I'm glad that they delayed it. And I'm glad to hear that there may be some free updates coming to the game that are going to introduce even more buildings and even more new things to do. Like, Nintendo's really good about loyalty and about customer service. I've never really had any issues with Nintendo, and I'm sure there are other people that'll be like, that's a bunch of bull, I've had all these sorts of issues. Yeah, well, you know, everybody's experience is different. Just gotta be bluntly honest here. But it is also one of those things of Nintendo, in my opinion, has always tried their best to really appease to their audience, to the people that enjoy their games. And that is something that I keep forgetting that I need to do that I can always applaud Nintendo on for doing. It's such a unique game company. I mean, I would love to work for them, but I'm sure it's not all paradise over there either. I'm sure, you know, they have deadlines, they have to reach and do certain things. It's more Warferocious, man. Why are you guys out in the rain? But I'm sure it's not all, you know, sunshine and rainbows. I'm sure there are days where things don't look good. Stock is down. People aren't buying games. There was a couple of, I think a year, one particular year, every 6 months a new Mario game came out. At that point, it did shake some of the fan base. Like, why are you releasing so many Mario games out? This just feels like it's a huge money grab, you know? And people got skeptical about it. And, you know, as a game developer, those sort of things you do have to watch out for. You can't just be overzealous and release out like 5 or 6 games in a 2-year period, because then people are going to get burned out. People won't want to play that game series. People will be like, oh, okay, it's just another money grab opportunity, I see. Like, even this right here, this, not related to what I was talking about, but this right here, the only way to get to this corner is by running into the tree here. That was not in any other Animal Crossing game. Not that I know of, anyways. Like, uh-oh, I'm stuck. Okay, we're good. Like, that sort of thing is just really, really cool, you know? There are new things in this game, and that was my biggest concern was, is it gonna be the same old with just a few bells and whistles? For the most part, if I am to be completely brutally honest, for the most part. But there are new stuff here. There's just enough new content to justify the $60 price tag, and I barely even played. You know, we're like day 4 of release. It's kind of hard to really say at this point in time to be like, yeah, there's not enough money. There's not enough stuff to do. Don't waste your hard-earned money on this game. No, there's too much to do. How are you gonna bell-bottom salsa? I am not a salsa like you. But there's too much to do, and the game hasn't been out enough for people to honestly make. Yes, I'm sure. Let's go. Yeah. Finish my thought in a second. Eyes giving me issues. Same one that had issues when I was just starting to farm there. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. The game is too new for people to say yes or no. Honestly, you can spend your money or you can't spend your money. It's up to you. It's your personal discretion. I would say it's worth it, but that's just me. Somebody else can be like, oh, it's not worth it because it doesn't have X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you know, you make some very valid points. But here, let me counteract it and play devil's advocate here and say that of those things you mentioned, how many of them are necessary? You know? It just comes down to perception. What you expect of a game company, what you want from a game company, and what you're honestly gonna get. Hey, GD Pulse, how's it going? Metronome. Ooh. There's a cool thing with a metronome, if they still have it. I'm sure they do, though. 'Cause... Wrong way. Does it change? Man. That's about the same tempo. I don't think it changes. I forgot I turned that down. Hang on, let me... Much as I want to blast it and just hear it, I kind of don't want to go deaf over here. Not really, I would go deaf, but it's weird because these are like bass boosting headphones. They're like 3 years old too. But it's kind of funny when you get to a point where you've had a pair of headphones for so long. That's going to drive me insane. I'm a drummer. I've played with metronomes before. They drive me absolutely insane. Anyways, 3-year-old headphones. The older headphones get, or the more used they are, where they start to, like, when they vibrate, they have that little noise. That's what I hear when it's on max volume. My headphones vibrate, and it's like, I'm like, I can't do that. As cool as the song is, and I enjoy it a lot, I can't do it. Anyways. I'm a hoarder, don't mind me. I think most players, though, the majority of people who are going to be playing this game, or who are playing this game, are going to be nothing but hoarders. I hate to say it, or hate to, like, generalize it, but I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, I need wood. I'm going to store 20 stacks of 30 in my storage, and there's nothing the game can do to stop me. I think that's what's going to happen. And then when you go to build something, you're like, oh, I don't really, like wasp nest. Do I really need it? Not really, but I'm gonna hoard it. Why? Because I'm assuming, again, if honey is a thing in this game, which I don't know. I'm not calling you out like that. No, I'm sorry. I just like to say people's names. Sorry. But I have a feeling if honey is actually going to be a thing, maybe, just maybe, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the wasp nests have something to do with it. I don't know. Should I not call you out? Sorry. Hello, random stranger on the internet. How are you today? Is that better? Oh. Wait, there's a DIY thing? Oh, that's right, I picked up a couple cards. I think just one, though. Pink rose. I don't have roses. Well, now I know what I can attain to. Or try to beat. What is it? I'm a little hungry, so brain ain't working too well right now. Something to look forward to? Something to... Okay, I'm gonna go to Harv's Island. Huh? Harv's Island? Where could... Oh, I know. You're talking about that island Harvey lives on. Watch that, good buddy. I can set you up right now, but are you ready? All packed and stuff? Yeah, I'm good to go. Let's do it. Alright. Alright. I love that so much. So cute. So I sound like taking long naps in a change jar. What? We are parked and proud. Give a quack to wing back. Okay. Oh, my hippie dude, how's it going? Sorry if I'm disrupting the nature of this place, man. Hey there, Dustin. Good to see you again so soon. I mean, I was on the same flight as you over here, so it's good to see you so soon again after seeing you. What? It's so good to see you so soon again after seeing you. Wait, that was today that we talked, right? I didn't just sleep the whole time since then. Anyway, welcome to Harv's Island, bruh. Don't remember if I mentioned it before, but I run a photo studio here. You never mentioned Jack. It's called Photopia, because it's like paradise for picture taking, and it's free to all, so come use it anytime. Alright. I'll tell you everything I can remember about studio photographer. Alright, Harv. I really like doing that voice, by the way. Hope you guys don't mind that. Alright. See, like, this is... yeah. So you dig in the photopia, can't spell that word, but well vibe for the groovy ride. It's like my home away from home, you know. Well, more like my home that is my home, really. But hey, since you're here, let's capture the moment on film. And if you got any questions about studio, I'm all ears. Well, mostly ears, some nose too. My ears droop down to here, you know. Okay. Really? That's great. Okay, you've come to the right dog. Yes, sirree. Alright, there's basically 3 things to worry about with pictures. The set, models, they're hot, and wardrobe. In other words, arrange your space, gather up the folks you want in the picture, and give them costumes. We call that cosplay with hotties. Once you've mastered those 3, taking the actual pictures is easy. At least you're here in Photopia. Phototopia. You want to hear more details about sets, hot models, cosplay wardrobes, or actually taking pictures. Alright. You have the largest scorpion army you would ever see. What? Is it in your house? Computer. What the heck, dude? Assuming everything's fine on the live stream. Computer's acting up. Sorry. Okay, there's 6 different rooms here, and you can set each of them up however you like. You can press down to change the decor in the studio, just like you do at home. Oh, and speaking of set decorations, I've got a special deal with Nook Shopping. Exclusive content. So if it's in your catalog, you can just borrow one on the set to use in your set. Spot in your set. I can't speak. Sweet as like granola, right? And if the furniture you want is customizable, you can borrow it in any color. Yep, that's everything I know about sets. How'd I do? You need me to explain anything else? Where's the hot models? Sorry, I'm a kid. Now, nothing wrong with being your own model if you're feeling selfish, but you can also invite models. In fact, you can invite up to 10 models if you want to take a group photo. Mukbang, eating all that food. Now, these aren't professional models, mind you, more like neighbors that live on your island. But if you got an Animal Crossing character's amiibo, you can use those to invite other folks, like KK Slider. He's a crowd favorite. Everybody loves him. They might not actually be able to come, though. None of them ever show up when I invite them. Anyway, screw that KK Slider guy. You can call others by pressing down and then tapping the amiibo on the NFC touch point. Oh, and one more thing. You can ask a model in the studio to strike a certain pose if you like. Of course, you have to be able to show them what you want. Like, you gotta model the pose for your model. They're really dumb. You can ask them to do any pose you do have as a reaction. So choose a model and do a pose from ZR. Cat ears. Yep, that's everything I know about models. Wardrobe. You'll want a models wearing costumes that match the set, right? That's what we call cosplay. That's where the wardrobe comes in. Nook Shopping will lend you clothes just like it does furniture, so you can borrow anything in your catalog. Even better, your models can wear your costumes too. It's called cosplay. And wardrobe changes are a snap. Just know that, since everybody likes different stuff, some residents won't wear certain things. The goths don't like the hippie stuff. It's a very controversial thing around here. It's kind of weird. Anyway, when you're changing sets with down, just select a character and press X to switch up their outfit. And that's all I know about wardrobes, man. Hurts doing that voice now. I'm dedicated. You can take pictures with the button on your controller or with your Nook phone's camera app. Ka-ching. Oh, but you can't use your Nook phone when you're changing studio settings with down. It's such a drag, man. All that means is that you have to finish up your settings before you use the camera, though. Whether you use the button or the camera icon, you'll find the picture in whatever the heck that mountain icon thing is on the home menu. Oh, and if you're using the camera app, you can press A to ha-ha laugh it up to signal your models that it's time to pose. If you don't know how to request a certain pose, ask me about models. I've been doing Harv's voice more than my normal voice in the time that you've been in the stream. Yes, I do apologize. I just met Harv. I like doing voiceovers and voice acting and stuff. Hopefully, at least I'm doing somewhat of a decent job. I imagine him being a hippie anyways. You sure are, and don't let anybody tell you different. Well, feel free to use the studio anytime, bud. If you're all set, I'm going to go freshen up my air. What? Come grab me outside if you need anything. Oh man, Harv he's a treat. He is a treat. This is really good. So basically I can make anything here. This is, I imagine, more like a Valentine's or like a romantic set. Not bad. It'd be well, I don't know. Harv is that special something else. I almost read your comment like him. Harv is that something special else, man. It's like between a surfer bro and a hippie. I don't know what's going on with me today. Brain is thinking of food, so not exactly 100% here. But you know, it's weird too. For the longest time, because Dusty Rhodes I know is like a professional wrestler, and that's not where my name comes from. But I have a lot of like Western talk in like my descriptions, like howdy. I personally like saying howdy more than hello. There's like a toy room there, but it's just one of those things that I thought for the longest time that I could fake like an accent, because I also have family in Tennessee, so a lot of more like the southern roots. So it's like I could either go Western with my voice. I can go, because I live on the not West Coast, but west side of the United States. I could go with more of like my normal voice, which is what you're hearing now. I go with more of like a cowboy voice. I can go more like a redneck voice, like they talk over there and over in Kentucky. But I thought about it, but then I'm like, I don't really want to like have an image about myself. Like, there are streamers that specifically go and make themselves look like something that they're not. I already looked in that room, but don't know why I went back. I guess these aren't bad. I'm not going to mess around with it right now. I might, in my spare time, kind of mess around with it, see what's going on with it. I, at the very least, do want to see what's going on. So, I have a wired controller. I don't have an NFC touch point, but that's fine. Yeah, thank you. Just flaunt me, why don't you? Thank you. So, yeah. Can I visit your island? I don't know right this second. I'm actually about to call the live stream here in like 6 minutes anyways, so. Hey, Harv. Hey, man, how's good? Alright, I'm gonna leave Harv to his own devices. Trainwreck Mint Ice Cream is reporting Tango Basketball is go. What? You want to bust Bunsen burners and bounce back to Peartown. Well, let me ask you, do you have like a Twitter or Facebook? If so, links provided down below. You can private message me on or DM me on Twitter, or you can post on the Facebook. I can probably add you as a friend or something, but usually most of the time I play this game by myself. So if you want to visit your island maybe sometime after the stream, because the chat is actually going to be like replayed. So if you don't care about other people knowing what your ID is and all that stuff, but I mean, I'll leave that up to you. Preferably though, some way to have like a personal message on like Twitter or Facebook would be preferred. But yeah, I'm not going to be streaming for much longer, unfortunately. I'm honestly going to go and fish for a little bit to fill out the last 5 minutes. I usually go for 2 hours, no more. Ooh, there's a clam. What the clam? What the clam? Right there. Yes, got the clam. I like clam. Clam is good clam. Yes. Clam's good clam. Alright, let's do some fishing. It's a decent size. It's a sea bass. Sea bass. That's what I thought. Whoop. I will go ahead and write down the number or hold on to it here. And I'll send that to you after the stream because I don't know. I don't really like to do a lot of I don't like to do a lot of how do I word it? It's one of those things when I live stream that I kind of stick with whatever I'm doing. I don't really deviate too much from the path. So nothing against you. I'm an introvert at heart. That's probably the best way for me to explain it. It's not easy for me to explain it because I don't understand myself. Fish. Squid. I wish they would say bloop. That'd be a cool Easter egg. Whee. 1, 2. I gotcha. Am I using? No, I'm not. I'm using the blue fishing rod. I have the other one. I colored it black. That's good. That's good. Ugh. It's a dab. Wait, hang on a second. I got the thing in. Oh, well, there that goes. Let me go ahead and add the other one. There it is. Is this a black one? Yes, it is. It's a different color. Slightly, but it's aesthetic, and I love it. Do I have anything to put away? No, I don't. Go over here and craft. There it is. Fish bait. I love fish bait. We go over to Nook's Cranny, sell some items, check out my bank account. I have some bells. Some bells, not that much. I want to sell. I am offering fish. Lots of fish. Do I have a Nintendo Switch Online app? I don't. No. By that I mean I don't. comma, no. And no. Big fat negatory. Absolutely not. I probably should, right? What is that? I'm going through all my notifications on my phone now, thank you. It's a Nintendo Switch Online app. Let me just type in Nintendo Switch Online app. There we go. Hope it doesn't cost anything. I don't have that much money. I don't have any money, actually. There's a lot of low star reviews, though, on it. Maybe it works well for some people. Those are not outside chairs? What are you talking about? They're outside chairs. I like just having random crap all over the place, sorry. You get signed on your account, set up, you can get online. On other people's islands, you can voice chat. Well, that's the other thing, too. Nothing against anybody else. I just don't like the voice chat. I don't know why. I never have really liked voice chatting. Posy. I'm gonna try to get this by the end of the day. And by that I mean my loan. Oh, I need 40,000. It's not that much. Redeem Nook Miles? Yeah, we can redeem a few. I don't think anything else down here really changes, so I guess I'm just gonna buy a couple more tickets. Seems good to me. Oh. I've been hunching for too long. Well, I do appreciate you guys being here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and call the live stream after buying a couple more tickets here. Oh. If you guys have enjoyed it, I do want to say thank you again for being here. Hopefully I've been at least somewhat entertaining, or at least helpful in some regard or another. I think the part with Harv was pretty entertaining for me anyways. But I'm going to go ahead and go get some food. Ugh. Man, I need to straighten out my back too. I need to stand up, stretch. If anybody is curious, if I can brag for just a second, this bag back here, it's part of the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. I know some people, it's very polarizing about it, but I actually entered their contest to win their bag, and I actually won it. It's right there. Only 22,222 were ever made for their 2-year anniversary for their app, which ever since their 2-year anniversary has gotten a lot better in terms of downloading updates, and it's not as issue driven, if that makes any sense. There's not a lot of issues in it anymore, thankfully. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of humbly brag about it. I'm very glad to have won it, but I also feel bad for people in like Canada, because Canada is a law. People can't just win a contest. You have to win a skill-based contest. So they had to do like this whole like survey or like a quiz. And if they got any of the questions wrong, they didn't win the prize. It sucks. That hurts. And a lot of people are like, I'm never playing this game again. It's like, how is it Nintendo's fault? They have to abide to whatever the regulations are in other countries. Sorry. But it's really cool. I love that bag back there. It's kind of like a lunch bag. You can put in lunch items, got like aluminum lining and stuff. I made a whole video about it. Forgot to leave that in the description, but by the time this is uploaded to YouTube later and archived, there'll be a link if you guys want to check it out. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And if you're new around here, you can hit that subscribe button, bell icon, be notified when I go live. If you're watching on Twitch, because I'm also live streaming there, apparently not. There's an error code there. All right. If you're watching on Twitch, or was watching, hit follow over there. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and catch you all in the next live stream or video. Cheers. Bye-bye.